Hey, Red fans! Welcome to another video here on the channel, where you can stay up to date with everything happening at the giant Liverpool Football Club. Today we have some hot news that could mark the end of an era at Anfield, even after winning the Premier League. The new technical team is already starting to make some big decisions, and one of them involves a name familiar to the fans, Joe Gomez. The board is open to negotiations, and Newcastle has emerged as a strong contender in this dispute. But is this really the end of the line for one of the oldest faces on the squad, Joe Gomez? An English defender who has worn the Reds jersey since 2015 is very close to saying goodbye to Anfield despite winning the Premier League title this season. Liverpool has made it clear that not all of the current squad will remain under Arne Slot's command, and among the players who are no longer part of the new coach's plans, Gomez appears to be one of the main candidates to leave, according to the Empire of the Club website. Newcastle is currently the club most interested in signing the defender. The Magpies believe he can strengthen their defensive line and have already begun negotiations. Liverpool, for its part, has set a minimum price of around £25 million to close the deal. In addition to Newcastle, other Premier League clubs are also monitoring the situation. The board sees a good chance to profit from the player's departure. The possible departure of Joe Gomez has already begun to stir public opinion. Part of the English sports press sees the transfer as natural, considering the news cycle that Arne Slot wants to implement at Liverpool. Some commentators, however, are surprised, as Gomez has always been a trusted name behind the scenes, has remained loyal to the club, even in the most difficult moments. On social media, fans are divided. While many are grateful for his years of service and recognize that the time has come to say goodbye, others question whether his departure is premature given the experience he still has to offer. The debate is underway, and his departure, if confirmed, will be felt. If Gomez does leave Liverpool in this transfer window, the board will need to act wisely to keep the squad balanced. Even though he is not a regular starter, the defender has always been a useful player in times of need, either as a center back or fullback. His departure would open up space for young players from the academy to be tested, but it could also accelerate the search for reinforcements for the defense. With Newcastle ready to formalize their offer and other English clubs in the running, the deal is likely to progress quickly. The asking price, around £25 million, should not be an obstacle for interested parties. The Reds, for their part, see this transaction as an opportunity to generate revenue and adjust the squad to suit Arne Slot's style. Joe Gomez is one of the longest-serving members of the current Liverpool squad. Signed at a young age in 2015, he has experienced ups and downs throughout his career, including serious injuries that disrupted his run as a starter. Even so, he has always remained a reliable option in different positions, playing both in defense and at right back. With appearances for the English national team and participation in decisive moments for the club, Gomez has won important titles, including the Champions League and Premier League. However, in recent seasons, he has seen his playing time decrease, especially with the arrival of new defensive players. The arrival of Arne Slot seems to have sealed his fate, and the feeling is that his departure was already expected internally. Even so, the player continues to be respected for his professionalism and dedication. If he is indeed traded, he will leave through the front door and with his reputation intact in the market. Liverpool is undergoing a period of transition. The change in technical leadership marks the beginning of a new sporting project, and decisions like this are part of the process. The possible departure of Joe Gomez, although it stirs the emotions of the fans, makes sense from a tactical and financial point of view. Arne Slot needs to build a more dynamic squad that is better suited to his style of play, and this inevitably requires cuts and reshuffles. Gomez, as much as he is a player identified with the club, no longer delivers the same performance as before, and the market still values him. Selling now may be the best deal for all sides. Liverpool needs to think about the future without forgetting to honor the past. So, fans, what do you think of Joe Gomez's possible departure? Is it the right time? Or is there still room for him in the squad? Comment below, because your opinion is always very important to our channel. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and activate the bell so you don't miss any updates from the Reds. More hot news is coming, and you won't want to miss out. We're in this together, because Liverpool never walks alone.